Good morning, guys. So, is everybody ready to find out? From the Daisy nominations received during the month of May, the winner is Kent Andries. Congratulations. We kind of did a few more secretive things there, so I'm going to read the nominations for you. So the first nomination, Kent is a new RN, and it was his first day on the floor when he took care of my mom in January of 2012. She was in isolation, and unlike most of the nurses, he did not rush in and out and really showed an interest in my mom. I have known a lot of RNs, as I have been an RN for 44 years, and Kent has the makings of a very good RN. He is caring and listens. Thank you, Sharon Greer. This was the family of a patient. His second nomination, Kent is very serious about being a good nurse. I think he will have a great and rewarding future. May God bless him always. This was from Vaughn Fitzgerald Overshawn, who was also a patient. The third nomination, do you want to come up a little? The third nomination was from one of his fellow coworkers. I went up to Fort Dawson to help with the rapid response and code happening simultaneously. Kent was the nurse for the patient that was coding. I walked in the room and Kent was doing compressions. He did this for 20 straight minutes. I'm sure people offered to take over, but he was not tired at all. He was so bound and determined to save this man. This code lasted for 40 minutes and ended unsuccessfully. We brought the wife in afterwards, and she was utterly hysterical. He just held her. He let her cry and sob on his shoulder while he told her what an amazing man her husband was. He stayed with her, just being her shoulder to cry on for at least 20 minutes until her family got there to be with her. I found it so inspiring to see a nurse so driven by pure compassion. And this was from Miss Sarah Loki, one of his coworkers. When I read this, Kent, I can actually picture you performing each of these situations. We're very honored to have you as a member of our team on Fort Dawson. You are what truly makes Mother Frances remarkable. Your consistent strive for improvement, encouraging words, and display of teamwork sets you apart. Now, it is my pleasure on behalf of the Daisy Foundation to proclaim you, Kent Andries, a Daisy Award Extraordinary Nurse. Here's your award certificate. And I'd like to read to you what it says. The Daisy Award for Extraordinary Nurses. This award is presented to Paul, also known as Kent Andries, BSN RN, in deep appreciation of all you do, who you are, and the incredibly meaningful difference you make in the lives of so many people. And this is presented July 2012.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. So, we also have Raquel Berlin, who was his preceptor, and she's going to do the actual pinning for us.
Oh, Lord.
So, the next thing is, I want you to have this sculpture.
Maybe.
Very careful. Ken and I have a long-standing relationship with the Daisy Award. I had the privilege of actually working with him and some of the nurses here on this floor, and he was in one day in my office as we were starting our rounds, and I heard oops. So I decided that I'd give the oops back to Kent. I go in, he's terrified. I go, it's okay. So he's telling everybody, I said, you don't have to tell anybody. He goes online and he replaces my award for me.
That was with the help of Adam. We found it that morning, so. Thank you.
I remember that very pleasant phone call. You're not going to believe what I did.
I've been here not very long and already screwing things up.
I will say it showed great character that he did replace the Daisy Award. So the next thing that we have is the banner. And we're going to have this banner get to hang right next to our CIT banner for an entire month.
All right.
So this will show that we had one of the Daisy Award winners, and it's in your honor. And now a message from the Daisy Foundation. By definition, the Daisy Foundation thinks all nurses are extraordinary, and we wish we had the resources to honor all of you individually. Nurses who receive the Daisy Award often say, "Everyone in the unit deserves this award as much as I do," or "I don't deserve this. I was just doing my job." What the Daisy nurse may not realize, however, is that when nurses are just doing their jobs, they have such an important and meaningful impact on the lives of so many people, many more than their patients. At every Daisy Award presentation, we ask each nurse to pause for just a minute and realize how special they are and how they make the world a better place by just doing their jobs. Today, a nurse's job entails many things, but no matter what the day brings, a nurse's impact is invaluable and long-lasting to their patients and families. Thanks to your education and training, your commitment and judgment, your compassion and connection with your patients, you are very special. You make the world such a better place by just doing your job. The skill and compassion you bring to patient care makes a patient's outcome more positive or makes a family member feel a little better so they are able to help with the patient's healing. Please think about the impact you are having. Story after story brings this to light. I would encourage you to look at the National Daisy website and read the stories. The link is on Nursing Public. Prior to our closing prayer, I want to give a special thank you to the people who nominated Kent: Sharon Greer, Vaughn Fitzgerald Overshawn, and Sarah Loki. This award does not happen unless you take the time to write the nomination, and it means a great deal that you care enough for Kent to do this. Thank you for choosing nursing as a career and for the skill, care, and compassion you give your patients every day. And to Kent, congratulations.